Hello everyone, this is Dr. Carolyn Maria, working as an assistant professor in education, Loyola College of Education, Chennai. The title of the course is Psychology of Learning and Development. In that, we are going to focus on dimensions of individual development, physical and cognitive development, their relationship with teachers, Jean Piaget's theory of cognitive development. The objectives are the learner will be able to explain physical and cognitive dimensions of development, describe the factors responsible for physical and cognitive development, understand the role of teachers in physical and cognitive development, explain Jean Piaget's theory of cognitive development. Learning outcomes are, at the end, the learner will be able to gain knowledge about physical and cognitive development, identify the factors responsible for physical and cognitive development, understand the role of teachers in physical and cognitive development, understand the theory of Jean Piaget on cognitive development. Let's move on to physical development. Physical development can be defined as the structural changes in an organism which are evidenced by increases in height and weight and adaptation of body organs to the increasing body needs. There are two types of physical development: external development and internal development. External development pertaining to height, weight, physical appearances, and motor skills. Internal development with regard to internal organs and organ systems. There are so many factors responsible for physical development. Traits and characteristics of inherited from the parent, single or multiple births of the child, physical and mental health of the mother during pregnancy, nutrition received by the embryo, normal or abnormal delivery or cesarean, delivery complications, nutrition after birth for the child, living conditions at home with regard to ventilation, noise and space, emotional adjustment in child, adequate rest and sleep for the child, medical care provided for the child, accidents or incidents occur in child's life. Role of a teacher in physical development. The teacher is expected to identify physical deviance in students. Teachers should play a decisive role to encounter the problems in students. Teachers should understand the needs, desires, attitudes, and overall behavior of students. Teachers should explore more creative activities for students. Teachers should also encourage more physical activities for the students. Teacher can adopt appropriate methods and teaching techniques. Teacher can make changes in the timetable, textbooks, seating arrangement, learning environment, teaching learning activities, assessment, etc. according to the student's needs. Let's move on to the cognitive development. The mere word cognition means becoming aware through our senses. We know that we do have 5 sense organs which are called as gateways of knowledge, through which every human being gains knowledge. 75% of learning happens through eyes. 13% of learning happens through ears. 6% of learning happens through skin. 3% of learning happens through tongue, and 3% of learning happens through nose. Hence, cognitive development is the construction of thought processes including remembering, problem solving, and decision making from childhood through adolescence to adulthood. It could be even called like the growth and development of mental abilities and capacities which help an individual to adjust his behavior to the ever-changing conditions. I'll explain the process of cognition with an example. Just imagine an attentive student is there in the class. He hears a loud noise outside. So here, the sense organ ear is getting an external stimuli by which the sense organ is sensitized. Then, the student from the class focus the concentration to the outside sound, which is attention. And the third way, the student is perceiving the loud noise or identifying the loud noise as thunder due to his previous experience of thunder sound. Here comes the concept called perception, which is sensation plus past experience. At last, the student generalizes in his mind that it is going to rain. There are many factors responsible for cognitive development. First, we take the factor as heredity. Whatever the traits the children get from the parent, there will be an interaction between the inherited traits and the experience in order to provide the cognitive development in the children. The cognitive development also depends upon the physical growth of a person. If a person is healthy, we can expect better intelligence from the person. The physical environment at home with regard to fresh air, sufficient light, space, habits and practices all depends upon the cognitive development of a person. Socioeconomic status of the parent also defines the cognitive development of a person by giving good exposure to many activities. School environment with regard to infrastructure, curriculum, teaching learning process, evaluation also determines the cognitive development in each and every individual. Let's discuss the role of teacher in cognitive development. Teachers should make the student self-reliant and independent person. Teachers should use instinct in teaching and avoid suppressing enthusiasm of the student. Teachers should teach through actual objects and activities. Teachers are expected to provide love, sympathy, and encouragement to students. Teachers should motivate to participate in all the extracurricular activities. Teachers should arouse the curiosity, creativity, problem solving, decision making, critical thinking, and divergent thinking skills in the students. Teachers are expected to lay the foundation for good moral characters and good habits in students. Teachers should provide insights about great men to inspire the students. The rebellious instinct of the child can be directed towards hatred on superstitious beliefs and customs. Teachers are expected to impart ethical and religious education, also to provide occasional education. Let's now focus on the theory of cognitive development by Jean Piaget. Piaget was a Swiss psychologist known for his work on child development. He worked on how children develop intellectually. He worked as a professor of psychology, sociology, and philosophy. He got married and bore 3 children and studied their cognitive development from infancy. Let's see what made Piaget to develop cognitive development theory. Piaget taught in a school which was created by Alfred Binet, who was the developer of Binet-Simon test of intelligence. When he was working in the school, he assisted the students in marking the Binet intelligence test. While the students were marking, he observed young children consistently made same types of mistake than older children as well as the adults. He wanted to find out the reason by exploring cognitive development in children. As a biologist, Piaget was interested in how an organism adapts to its environment. He called this as intelligence. He says infants are born with schemas called reflexes. Behavior is controlled through mental organizations called schema that the individual uses to represent the world and to designate action. Let's understand his idea with a small example. Say for an instant, you are a mother of a child. Your child is of 0 to 2 year old. So the ultimate learning happens to 0 to 2 year old child is only through the sensation. You tell your child that you are going for a job. By evening you will be coming back. While coming back, you will get a chocolate for the child. In order to pacify the child, you say like this, you go for work, you come back, At the time you come back, the child will just come to you without even any expectation. When you tell the same story to a child of 2 to 7 year old, the child would be eagerly waiting for the chocolate more than you, and the child would be asking you for the chocolate. But by mistake, you would have forgotten to get the chocolate. So you would tell the child that the shop is closed. The child would store the data in the memory. When you tell the same story to the child of 7 to 11 year old, the child would be saying, if that shop is closed, you can go to the other shop, mummy. When you tell the same story to 12-year-old child, the child would say that you give me the money, let me go and explore whether the shop is closed or open. By which Piaget says that memory starts in 2 to 7 years and thinking starts in 7 to 11 years and logical thinking starts by 12 years. There are four components which are very essential in the cognitive development. Assimilation is the process of taking information from the environment. Accommodation is the process of changing cognitive structures in order to accept the information from the environment and storing in brain. Adjustment to the new environment is adaptation. Organization is connecting schemas to form a unified structure. Piaget's stages of cognitive development has four stages. The first stage is sensory motor stage, which is 0 to 2 years. Here, the ultimate learning happens only by sense organs and the symbolic activities. The second stage is pre-operational stage. Here, four main aspects to be concentrated on. They are egocentrism, centration, realism, and animism. Egocentrism is children cannot differentiate between themselves and the world. Centration focus on one aspect of the object. Realism, the children may dream whatever they dream they consider as real. Animism is treating the lifeless objects as living ones. Stage 3 is about concrete operational stage, which is age between 7 to 11 years. Here, the intelligence is demonstrated through logical and systematic manipulation of symbols related to concrete objects. Egocentric thoughts are diminishing here. The children will not possess much things, rather they share their things with their friends. Operational thinking starts developing over here. The fourth stage of cognitive development according to Jean Piaget is formal operational stage, which starts by 12 years. Here, intelligence is demonstrated through logical use of symbols related to abstract concepts. Here, the logical thinking, problem solving, reasoning occurs, and creativity is also dominating. You can recall the example which I have told, in which the child of 0 to 2 year will not remember anything with regard to the chocolate promise what the mother made. But 2 to 7-year-old child will store the information, remember, and the child will ask for the chocolate. And in the third stage, the child would give an option to the mother saying that if that shop is locked, you can go for the other shop. In the fourth stage, the logical thinking happens in the child, and this particular child would tell the mother saying that you can give the money, let me go and check, by which the child is exploring for all the possible solution for the problem. The takeaway from Jean Piaget's theory are the curriculum developers as educators must plan developmentally appropriate curriculum that enhances the children's need through logical as well as conceptual growth. The teachers should encourage the instructional strategies according to the interest of the students. I do have given here some points for you to reflect on. Examine the importance of physical activity in your life. Suggest any 5 activities to improve your cognitive development of your children. Analyze the reason behind Piaget's cognitive development theory. I have given here some 3 books for your further reading to improve the knowledge with regard to psychology, especially with regard to cognitive development. Thank you for listening. Thanks once again.